Welcome. In this video, we'll take a look at a few more examples with simplifying trigonometric expressions. So let's take a look at number 4 together. We have the cosecant of x times the cosecant of x plus sine of negative x. So let's first think about what we are going to do with this negative angle. The sine of negative x. We know that the sine of negative x, or sine function in general, is an odd function from our odd and even identities. And so we can rewrite that sine of negative x as negative sine of x. So let's rewrite this expression one time. We'll have cosecant of x and then minus the sine of x. So the next thing we see is there is a product in this expression. So one thing we could do here is just distribute my outer cosecant of x to both terms. And so here we'll have cosecant squared x minus cosecant x and sine of x. One more thing we can see here is that the cosecant x times the sine x, these are actually reciprocals of each other. We could rewrite this as cosecant squared and then minus sine of x is my sine of x here. And cosecant of x is really 1 over sine of x. So this is really sine of x divided by sine of x. So this expression here will actually just reduce down to 1. When we multiply our reciprocal functions together, we will just get 1 over 1, or just 1. So we're left with cosecant squared x minus 1. And with a Pythagorean theorem identity, we can show that this is cosecant squared x minus 1 is just going to be cotangent squared x as a single trigonometric function. So in this case, we're using the odd and even identities, using some multiplication, using a reciprocal identity to help solve, and then finally the Pythagorean theorem identity. So let's take a look at number 5 as well. So in number 5, we have 1 minus cosine of x divided by secant of x. So again, notice that these are reciprocal functions of each other inside this fraction. So let's identify what we're going to have. We have 1 minus, the cosine will leave, divided by, this is 1 divided by cosine of x. We can replace that with the, where the secant was. If I divide 1 over cosine with cosine, I'm going to be just flipping and multiplying again. So this would be 1 minus cosine of x times the reciprocal of the denominator here is just going to be cosine of x. Or we could rewrite this as 1 minus cosine squared x. And we know this is, again, a Pythagorean theorem identity. 1 minus cosine squared x, that's going to be sine squared x. So we have sine squared x for our final trigonometric expression in this problem. So again, a couple more examples with using our Pythagorean theorem identities, reciprocal identities, and general addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Hope to see you in the next video.